Kukasirikia, or have you ever been mad at someone just because you feel maybe they are the source of your struggles, your problems and all that, and maybe umeenda kwa pasta fulani amekwambia sijui nani alikuroga, ni sijui ni ndugu yako, sijui ni mamako, sijui you have to take whatever sacrifice of what for you to be unrogward, ndio uombewe sijui uchawi itoke. Have you ever gone through such a kind of things? I've had a lot of these things, a lot of them, and people. Hello, my fellow Christians. Tuongee kidogo, tuzungumze kidogo. Mtu amekukasirikia, or have you ever been mad at someone just because you feel maybe they are the source of your struggles, your problems and all that, and maybe umeenda kwa pasta fulani amekwambia sijui nani alikuroga, ni sijui ni ndugu yako, sijui ni mamako, sijui you have to take whatever sacrifice of what for you to be unrogward, ndio uombewe sijui uchawi itoke. Have you ever gone through such a kind of things? I've had a lot of these things, a lot of them, and people have ended up, brothers and sisters have ended up not liking or loving each other just because of that. Assumptions. So they have believed that the problems that they're going through, ama shida zenye wanapitia, zimekosiwa na msee. Like maybe venye huyo pastor alikwambia, huyo ama huyo prophet, ama huyo apostle, ama huyo nana alikwambia. So you believe maybe it's your brother, your sister, or your friends who have caused all those problems to you. And that is why you hate them as a Christian. First, you don't need to hate them as a Christian. The Bible asks us to love your enemies. So if they are truly your enemies, you ought to love them. Number two, some of those problems might not be caused by those people that you think have caused those problems. They might not be the cause. They might not be the reason to why you're going through whatever you're going through. Listen to this story of Job and between Job, God, and Satan. Who orchestrated all these things? God allowed the devil to do it. Like there was no human hand involved in that. There was no human hand involved in the whole story. Hakukuwa na mkono ya sijui ndugu yake Job ama rafiki yake Job ama nebo wa Job mwenye alikuwa amekasirika ama akona wivu sababu Job akona mali mingi na watoto warembo, sijui vitu nzuri. No, the neighbor was not there. No, was the brother involved in that. Like this was the game ya God na Satan. Wameamua tu yenyewe. God ameamua, let me prove to the devil, let me prove to Satan that this man loves me so much. Na hakuna siku atanikana. Hata nikichukua hizo vitu zote venye amesema it is because I've blessed him, atanikana. Haizi nikana. Na kagame kakasonga. Kanasonga. Job is just suffering over here. But he doesn't really understand why he's suffering. It's us who read, who are reading the book of Job, who understand why Job was suffering. So there are things that are just orchestrated, problems that are just orchestrated by God. For a given reason, I don't know why. For the case of Job, he wanted to prove to the devil that no matter what, Job, he's a man after his own heart, a man who loves him. He cannot change nor hate God because he doesn't have all those things that God has given unto him. And that is what played. And maybe sometimes such a things do play in our lives too. Yeah? Maybe nikagame tuka God na Devo huko. God anajaribu kuprovia Devo, hakuna venye Devo anaweza kuguza. Hakuna venye unaweza kana God juu amekunyang'anya zile vitu zenye alikuwa amekubless nazo. You get that? So, stop hating your brother, stop hating your sister, stop hating your whatever, your friends, whatever, just because you think they're the reason why you're going through whatever you're going through. They might not be the reason to why you're going through whatever you're going through. They might not be the reason why you're struggling. They might not be the reason why you're suffering. I'm not denying the fact that these things do happen. They do happen. But if you don't have the truth that it's them who have said so or who have done so, then stop. Acha kuwakasirikia bure, wacha kuwachukia bure. Unless they come and confess that wao ndio walifanya whatever they did, that's why you're going through whatever you're going through. But even if they did it, ain't the God that we believe in so powerful that nothing of such a kind can work unto you? That there's no weapon that is formed against you that shall prosper. Yeah? There's no weapon. That's what God promises us. That there's no weapon that's formed against me and you that shall prosper. Yeah? So even if they do whatever they're doing, God is still on your side and He'll make everything work for you. And that's what I'm saying. If it worked, then it's God who allowed it for a reason. And maybe that reason is to try to prove to the devil that no matter happens to you, you can never ever, and you'll never ever speak bad of God. You'll never ever reject God. You'll never ever leave God for any other thing. So be glad, be glad, be glad. Sometimes it does happen. Not always, but it does happen. So sometimes when things do happen, go the way we never expected, yeah, we ought to trust God. We ought to trust God and just allow Him to lead us. I don't know what are your thoughts on that, but it is what it is. It is what it is.